Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is an article coming from wherever you can find it, because you can find it everywhere. And the title that you will find is Japan ready to shoot down North Korean spy satellite. And I was like, wow, that's bad. And in the title sometimes you also find an extra saying Japan defense minister ordered the military to shoot down the North Korean satellite, spy satellite. I was thinking, what the hell is this? These guys are just going to be blown up by the North Koreans. They're going to attack them nuclearly. It's going to just destroy them. And I was wondering why these guys would do it and not the Americans. But hey, when you read a little bit down the article, you find out that it's not quite so. And I was like, what? I'm going to show you the titles that you can find. So, the article that I found was from the Telegraph. It says, Japan orders military to prepare to shoot down, it's all right here on top, to shoot down North Korean pralala. So when I did this search, it came from Reuters. Japan prepares to shoot down North Korean satellite if it, I don't know what the hell that is. Then again, Japan orders military to prepare to shoot down North, Telegraph. Then all these things again. Now we found out here, Japan gets ready to shoot down North Korea spy satellite debris. What? All right. Well, I opened not the Associated Press. I opened the Telegraph. That's where I found it first, because this is the title that I would say misled me to open it and say, what the hell is going on? Japan wants to be nuked or what? And this is the title Telegraph put. Japan orders military to prepare to shoot down North Korean spy satellite. I was like, wow, Jesus, these guys are going to destroy Japan. What do you mean? What do you mean they destroy the North Korean satellite? They can do it, can they? I mean, other countries can do it, and I haven't heard anybody saying we're going to shoot it down. Even I think, what's the name? Iran does things like this, doesn't it? And they said, what's going on with you, Japan? Who gave you this order? Why are you the new Ukraine in the far east? And then you go down to the first, oh, not that one, the first sentence. Japan has ordered its military to prepare to shoot down a North Korean spy satellite should it fall within its territory. So I said, but that changes the whole shit. The whole thing is like, oh, what the hell is this? And remember, again, this is the only one I found saying about debris was this. The Associated Press in the whole right here. Debris, and you go down. Other than that, shoot down, prepare to shoot down, shuttle, shoot down, nothing like that. So anyway, let's go back to the article and see what these guys are going to do. Hey, look how happy he is. They're all happy. Let's move to North Korea. Pyongyang said this week that it was ready to launch the satellite, but it would require a long-range projectile to do so, which North Korea is banned from launching. Oh, it's banned by the parents of this planet. The United Nations views such exercises as tests of ballistic missile technology. Okay, so that's not good. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not. Now, Yasukazu Hamada, the Japanese defense minister, ordered the self-defense forces to make necessary preparations as he could potentially, now is potentially, and I'm quoting, order the destruction of ballistic missiles. Preparations included making arrangements to deploy troops into the southern prefecture of Okinawa to minimize damage should a ballistic missile fall. Well, I understand that one. Yeah, you look like that. Go ahead. You should. Is there something in your ass or something? Oh, man. Mr. Hamada ordered I don't like these guys because they are following someone else's orders. This is what bothers me. As I said many times, I love the Japanese culture, people, and but not the politicians. Look at him. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be deeper inside there. Mr. Hamada ordered preparations for the deployment of destroyers equipped with SM-3 missile interceptors, as well as military units in the southern prefecture of Okinawa that can operate Patriot PAC-3 missiles. North Korea tested ballistic missiles that Pyongyang called satellite launches in 2012 and 2016. Both missiles flew over the Okinawa region. Japanese media reported on Saturday that the defense ministry issued the same preparations orders in 2012. Okay, good for you. Good for you. Pyongyang has not provided a launch date, with leader Kim Jong-un only saying the satellite will be sent up at the planned date, end quote. On Tuesday, G7 foreign ministers meeting in Japan demanded North Korea refrain from any further ballistic missile tests following a spate of launches this year. Well, if you do all kind of shit around my peninsula, then I think I told you, don't come close, don't do all those military drills with so many airplanes and foreigners around and I'm gonna be okay. I feel threatened, I'm gonna spit on you guys. The group of nations also warned the seven, they are the bosses of the planet. The group of nations also warned Pyongyang against carrying out an expected nuclear weapons test and said there would be a robust response if it did not comply. You need to comply. How about you guys comply? How about the United States complies with the requirements or requests from North Korea? No? Why not? Well. Last week, Pyongyang said it had successfully tested a solid-fuel intercontinental ballistic missile, hailing it as a breakthrough for the country's nuclear counterattack capabilities. North Korea is expected to carry out more weapons tests as the United States and South Korea continue their joint air exercises next week. So what do you think these guys should do? Just lay down and die? Yes, that's exactly what these guys want him to do. President Biden is underscore U.S. commitment to deter North Korean nuclear attack against the South at the summit next week with Yoon Suk-yeol, South Korea's president. Well, what you do, you just add wood to the fire, or you fan the fire. That's what you do. You just escalate the whole thing. But hey, you can call it however you want, as those guys call those things defensive, to deter, the other ones deter, but somehow they provoke. Instead of saying provoking, they call deterring. They use provoking, you provoke me, no, I deter you. No, you provoke me, no, I deter you. It's just semantics. That's one when you got other countries sticking their noses in other countries' business and areas. But hey, we got Ukraine because it was an unprovoked attack. Now we're going to have here probably something that could escalate in something else, going to be unprovoked reaction and so on. All right. And the problem is, as I said many times before, you have one, if you go to circus, you have, or you watch circus somewhere, you have the tamer, the tiger and the lion, I don't know how you call it, trainer, tamer. He's with a long pole and a long whip. And he's going to use the pole and the whip to make the tiger and the lion do whatever he wants or she wants. The problem is, at one point, the tiger will jump on this guy, is going to kill it. And this guy right here in the East Asia, you know who the tamer is, the trainer, and this is South Korea, and this is Japan. And that's over there, China and North Korea, both nuclear powers. None of these weasels have them, only the tamer, the trainer. So if this is going to be, getting tired, they're going to throw away South Korea and they're going to get Australia. And if, let's say, we got Japan is going to fall, we're going to take Japan and we're going to get New Zealand. We're going to have Australia and New Zealand. After these are gone, then we're going to sue for peace. But we're going to employ all this in order to them up, because they are bad dudes and we are good dudes. Anyway, what can I say? The things are not going to be tamer in East Asia or in Europe or in the Middle East, because we have the same tamer in all three. Did you notice that? In all three places where war could be exploding, which is East Asia, North Korea, China, Iran, and Ukraine, they all have the same common denominator. Who's that? I can tell you right now. It is Zimbabwe from across Atlantic. You got it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.